I thought it would be good just to spend a little bit of time talking about the nursery, and particularly at this time of year, because we tend to wax lyrical about what's happening during the spring and summertime, but it's now actually when people say, what do you do during the winter time? We close from the end of October through to the beginning of February. Various reasons. It allows us to dismantle a lot of the outer areas of the nursery so that we can refurbish them, work on them for opening in the springtime. But out the back there's still an awful lot going on, and one of the key things that we have to do during the winter time is get things under cover, because if there's one thing a plant doesn't like during the winter months is being in a plastic container and becoming overly saturated in water. And it's in those conditions that things can freeze and thaw, and very often you can lose masses of plants because the roots and the shoots simply rot off. So wherever there's dry space, we cram the areas with all the plants that we've been growing during the season, with a view to then come the spring we start potting them on and bringing them outside. So our largest covered areas are the polytunnels, but we also have the greenhouses and our own rather Heath Robinson arrangements of just covered spaces where we stack the plants, and in many respects that can be using metal benching, but this winter Abby's very ingeniously come up with this stacking arrangement using pallets. So however you do it, it's about keeping the plants dry. A lot of the plants we grow from the summer are overwintering in cell trays, and this allows us to grow a large number of plants in a small area. One of the other things you've got to keep on top of is the hygiene within a polytunnel, within a greenhouse, because as these plants break down and start to decompose, the top growth, it's good to kind of keep on top of that, because the one thing that you get in something like a tunnel such as this is stagnant air. Stagnant air, decomposing vegetation, it's a recipe for fungal diseases. So one of the things you try to do is it's good husbandry, is keeping the place as tidy as you possibly can. I'm not going to pretend it's a perfect system here, but doing that helps. The other thing you just have to be aware of is Mr. and Mrs. Mouse, who love to come and feast on what we've been growing over the past 12 months for them, because obviously with food reserves being at their most scarce at this time of year, we've got this whole menu of different shoots for them to nibble on. So you simply just have to be on the ball as far as that is concerned as well. So there is a lot of preparation going on behind the scenes. Essentially this is very much like the calm before the storm of the new year. It's such an exciting time because you walk around and you see all this potential plant material that Abby and the girls and the rest of the team here have been growing, much of this from seed. So exciting times for a new season as well.